Welcome to the channel. We are Graham and Ellie. We are Wizard in the Wild. Hello and welcome back to the channel.
Hello.
We thought it was about time that we did a little update again. And wow, what a day to be doing an update.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
It is absolutely amazing.
Last day of October. Can't believe it. It's lovely.
And we've been out walking the doggos and didn't need coats or anything,
No.
did we? And the sun is still so warm. So wherever you are when you're watching this, I hope the weather's nice for you. I think it's set to be fair here for a few days now, which I think we've earned it after all the rain we had over this year. It's been horrendous.
Yeah.
Got a feel for the poor people in Spain though, haven't you?
Oh yeah,
They've had
it's
some
awful near
terrible,
Valencia, wasn't
yeah,
it?
some terrible floods. So thoughts are with them and their families as they go through something that's quite, well, very difficult. Anyway, are you going to update them?
Yes, I'm going to update you. I've had my diabetic review. They've taken all the bloods and everything, but I haven't got the results of those yet. But so I've got that in about another 10 days' time. So I'll be able to give you the results at that point. But I think I'm doing okay. From my highest weight, I think I've lost very close to 2 stone now, but 1 3/4, something like that. I don't know what that is in kilograms. I'll put that up on on the screen. And for the first time in a number of years, my BMI is now back in the normal range.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all in progress.
Yeah, it's been...
I'm sticking to the diet. Doing quite well, I think, really.
So what did the doctor do? You didn't see the doctor this week?
No, just saw the nurse, took bloods, looked at my feet, counted my toes.
You still got them all?
Still got them all.
Result.
Yeah.
And did you blood
She
pressure?
gave me a flu jab as well.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
blood
you had a flu
pressure.
jab, yeah.
My blood pressure was good.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So that sounds excellent, doesn't it? Unfortunately, I had some news this week, though, didn't I?
Yeah, that wasn't quite so good, was it?
No, I'd rather not have had this kind of news this week.
Ellie had a DEXA scan a while ago, which basically looks at your bones. And we
Bone
had
density.
Yeah. And we had to go and see the specialist about that.
We did, and he was really nice. Professor Stone, rhymes with bone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was lovely. But basically, he looked at the scan and said that my back is pretty bad. My hips and legs he's not quite as worried about. It's probably all the walking you take me on. But he is concerned about fractures in my spine
But
that
it's
I might get.
the first time you've been told that your back's really that bad, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. It was quite a shock, actually, because I do lead quite a healthy life. But I think it's to do with having 5 or more years of high-dose steroids. They do really not help your bones at all, and all the chemo treatments, of course. So this is when the chickens are coming home to roost, unfortunately, on that particular subject. And I thought I made a decision, didn't I?
Yeah, he's given you a real dilemma, hasn't he?
He has. He prescribed something, a bisphosphonate, which I think it's alendronic acid, and I can't have tablets, so he was going to do an infusion, tablets because I've got stomach problems, but basically he was going to give me an infusion, which is a bit of a one-way street. It's in your body then, isn't it? But I was quite persuaded that I thought I might have it because it strengthens.
He was very positive about it,
He
wasn't he?
was. He said the odds are that you might break your thigh bone with this medication, but that's easier to fix than a broken spine. Anyway, I was quite resolved to have this injection soon.
Yeah.
And I
But the backdrop, that the reason Ellie's so worried about it is you all seem to get a reaction to a lot of things, don't you?
Yeah, my immune system, even he said it, you've got a crazy immune system, and that's because it was wiped out and rebuilt from scratch, basically. So, yeah, if most people have the first, for example, the first COVID jab, you were okay, weren't you? And I was really, really ill. I had a shingles jab this year, was really, really ill.
It made you ill, didn't it?
Yeah, and so it's a bit of a dilemma, isn't it, Gray? So I don't know what I'm going to do at the moment. If anyone's got any advice who's been down this road that I'm going down with osteoporosis and has found some good, helpful ways to try and sort it out, then please do put your notes.
Yeah, you're doing a lot of things, though. Even the exercises that you do in yoga.
Yeah.
It's all helpful to maintaining balance, because obviously with osteoporosis the danger is falling over and breaking something.
Fractures, yeah.
So prevention of falling over is quite a good idea.
Well, yeah, it's
Just stop for a sec, there's a helicopter coming in. Yeah, sorry about that. There's a helicopter circling around.
probably still hear it in the distance. Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was here for ages. Anyway, yeah. So I don't know what I'm going to do at the moment. There don't seem to be any medicines for osteoporosis that seem entirely suitable, given my physiology. So I don't really know what to do. But as you say, I do a lot of yoga and I have a lot of physiotherapy. I think I need to focus on that resistance work and weight-bearing stuff. But I'm going to try and look into that, and also improving the diet still further to support my bones. Apart from that, I don't know.
Yeah, it's really hard to know what to do.
It is, but it's taking a lot of our time, isn't it, Gray?
Yeah,
We're not getting as much time to edit vlogs as we'd hoped to do, because there's all these visits to hospitals and trying to sort out our health and everything, which I'm sure a lot of you will have empathy for. However, Graham has been doing some editing, which I'm really pleased about. I'm quite excited about this vlog that you're editing.
Yeah, I'm editing our first one from the last trip that we had. So as you can see, I'm editing the first vlog of that series, and I'm at the part where Ellie's doing some cooking.
That in the oven. I've just got to show you guys this. Looks like a parsnip, doesn't it?
Oh God.
No, behave yourself. Have you ever seen such a big one?
Look at the way she's handling that, guys.
Have you ever seen such a big one?
There's the lock over there.
Yeah, that's
See it through there.
peeping through the trees. It's got some quite funny bits in it, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just nice. I don't know, it's just nice. A bit like looking at photos of a holiday, I suppose, when you revisit
Yeah,
somewhere.
if you haven't seen them for a while,
and you
or haven't seen them at all.
Yeah, you look at it, you think, oh yeah, that was fun. I remember that. That was really good. And yeah, so we are getting there with the editing. It's just a little bit of an adjustment, cutting the time down to about a quarter or half of the time that we normally have available for it. So it's just not stressing, just producing the vlogs as we can, and they will be there. But you know, this is important.
Although it's not cast in stone yet, I think the first travel vlog will go out the first week of December. I think that's what's going to happen.
That's what he's aiming for.
Yeah.
I think we've got to edit this afternoon a bit, haven't we?
Yeah, we need to
get this one finished.
We need to crack on with it.
Yeah, it'd be good. And
doggies.
Doggies, yeah. The dogs are all fine. Jazz, I say they're all fine. Jazz is a bit hit and miss, bless her. I don't know if you can see her sat on my lap here having her usual cuddle.
It was strange though, because we were really worried about Jazz's pancreatitis before we went away to Scotland, and all three of because the other two had issues as well, but all three of them were brilliant the whole time we were away.
The whole time we were away, we didn't need to give them any medicine.
I think Luna just was a bit sick once, wasn't she?
Yeah, two of them had colds, but nothing to do with their gut, because pancreatitis affects your gut. And we were really worried about gut problems in a tiny van.
But they were really, really good.
They were.
And then for the first few days when we were home, they were okay, weren't they?
That's right. And then suddenly, Maya and Luna were a little bit off, but Jazz has had pancreatitis again. So we're having to keep medicating her, giving her paste and stuff to try and sort it out, and tablets.
Yeah.
But so she's a little bit up and down, bless her.
But she's fine in herself.
Yeah,
she's not.
She's up for a walk.
Yeah, she's really
enjoying
into
life.
things.
She's such she's a shining example, actually. You can have all these problems going on in your life, but it's your attitude. If you can try and keep positive and crack on with your life, that's what's important.
She does
really.
make us laugh, doesn't she?
She does. She's such a little character. She really is a little character. She's always screaming at me, isn't she?
Yeah.
Always screaming at me. It's funny. I don't know what she's saying, though, whether she's telling me off or saying she loves me very loudly. You have to have warm food with kibble. Your kibble has to be soaked, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Hey? And you'll get very arsey about it, aren't you? Because you want your dinner. You want your dinner. What do you want? Your dinner. What is it? What? She's for goodness sake, Mum. So yeah, so what have we been doing this week then, Gray? What have we been up to?
Well, we went up to the RSPB wildlife place, which they call it the wetlands, and that's quite near to us. You could walk it, but
You could walk it.
yeah. But yeah, it's about 3 miles away.
When we first moved here, 6 years ago now, over 6 years ago, we went there and I joined the RSPB because I love birds. I think they need all the support they can get, you know, to sort of try and help their environments and everything, especially with all the bird flu and what have you. So anyway, 6 years ago, I decided to join and they promised me I'd get my membership pack and everything. And
They
it
gave us a
never
temporary
arrived.
card to start with. didn't
Yeah, that's right. I think it lasted for a few months and then we went there a few times. Haven't really been back there since, not to the car park where you need to pay basically. We just sort of went for walks around the area. Anyway, long story short, we decided to go for the first time in years at the weekend, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because weather was like this, just beautiful. And of course, I couldn't get it's £5 to park. And I was thinking, well, I'm actually a member, but they've never ever sent me anything. I've chased it. No one could ever trace my records.
So the money was going out your account every month,
and it's gone to the RSPB, so I'm not worried because it's a charity I would always support anyway. I didn't mind the fact that at that point that I didn't have the membership. But anyway, this was the time to sort it out because I thought I'm not really going to pay a £5. That's a bit of an insult.
When you've been paying
I've
every month
paying
for
every
6
month
years.
for 6 years, yeah. Anyway, they were really helpful and they've sorted it out. I haven't got my pack yet though.
No.
But all we can
They think what's happened that they made a mistake with the postcode and somebody else has been getting it.
Yeah, getting the benefit of my membership. I thought, well, good luck to them. If they like birds and they can't afford to do it, then fine. Anyway, it's all sorted now. Yeah, it was a lovely walk and we went with our daughter and our granddaughter. Yep, she's discovered how to jump in and out of puddles. Not our daughter, our granddaughter. And generally we don't post pictures of grandchildren, but anyway, you can see the back of her walking along the path, and I think this is absolutely a gorgeous picture. I mean, I'd want to make a canvas of that. It's just so cute. It just sort of sums up what kind of day it was, really,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
That was a glorious day as well, wasn't it?
It was, like today.
And don't forget, guys, if you want to keep more up to date with what we're doing, we do put more posts out on Facebook. So if you want to join the Facebook group, please feel free.
You know how we're renowned for trying to put really nice music to our vlogs? To try and sort of get the ambience and the atmosphere around, you know, the sort of things we're doing. I think Graham has excelled himself this time. Honestly, I was blown away by his decision for the end sequence to this vlog. So you must continue watching to the end because it's not to be missed. Anyway, we've gone on for long enough. So we will catch up with you soon, hopefully in the next week or two, with another update. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay well, and keep watching. And thanks for your support.
Thanks, guys.
Take care. Very good. Encore.